In one of the most amazing upsets in X Series history, Tony Ferguson shocked the world and found his first win in 6 years. But in order to defend this newfound throne, he must take on one of the grittiest hustlers in the game.
I have nothing against Tony personally.
You said it was worthless.
You said it was worthless? You might have woken up the dragon with
No,
those
there's
comments.
no fucking dragon. There's a kukui, bro.
It's Tony El Kukui Ferguson and Warren the Mechanic Spencer for the Misfits Boxing Middleweight Championship. Gentlemen, welcome to Fight Week. How are you? Let's start with Tony.
It was feeling good, man. Acclimated really well. About 2 weeks ago, started training around the clock so that way when I got here, my normal sleep schedule would be on point. So I'm getting my sleep in around 11 o'clock, sleeping all the way until about, 7, something like that. Checking up every hour on the hour, drinking my water, getting my rounds in, doing my stuff, and I'm fucking ready for Saturday, kid.
Boiling it down to a science, as expected. Obviously, Warren, you're in this region. Live here, train here. How has your preparation been?
Good. Yeah, good. I got here like 3 months ago, so we just carried on camp as usual, stayed prepared, and I'm a professional at the end of the day, so we just, had a strict structure, and it's been a great camp. We've enjoyed it, really, really enjoyed it. It's been really fun, and yeah, ready to go.
Tony, it has been a bit of time, right, since before that Saul Poppy bout, you found your hand raised, but you got it done in amazing fashion. What did it mean to get that title wrapped around your waist?
I think more than anything else, it felt better to get my hand raised again. We come from a background where I won all the fucking time to the point where I became self-destructive and not fucking taking care of business how I needed to. You go through things in life and they just happen. So after I got that belt and I won, we're on our way back from the airport and my dog died the night before we got back. So, I mean, there's only so much high you can get until, like God always says, you got to stay humble and fucking keep working your ass off. And it was a humbling experience. Didn't really hit me until like a little while, but I mean, being real, like as soon as I had the opportunity to get back in the gym, I was there just so that way I could pass by the time and make sure things were always sticking, forward towards what it needed to be, which was towards that victory, mentally, emotionally, or physically, wherever the fuck that was, getting prepared for the next battle.
I love it. Keeping everything in a row. Warren, what did you make of his performance against Saul Poppy?
I mean, it's a gentleman's sport at the end of the day, and I think a lot of people got their wires crossed when I had an opinion on Tony's boxing ability, because I have nothing against Tony personally. I'm a professional.
You said it was worthless.
I'm not a
You said
kid.
it was worthless?
I'm not a kid. I'm not a teenage boy. I see his team out there. I give them respect. I'm not here to do some clown show and flip tables and throw eggs and be a kid. He's a UFC legend. He's a legend of the sport, a legend of the game. He's had legit wars. He's had, a hell of a career. So for me to come here and just discredit all of that is foolish. And, boxing's boxing. It's a different sport. That's it. That's the end of the day. It's a different sport. So I voiced my opinion. That was it. It's done now. And I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to go out there and enjoy everything because, we both work very hard. We're both a little bit richer now, both a little bit more successful now. We've established ourselves on this fantastic card, and the fans are in for a great show.
You think it's done now? I'm going to rip that wound back open. He says it's worthless. That is some gall from the challenger, Tony.
Well, there's a couple of things I've always been called by certain people, but when it goes down to it, when certain people open their mouth and they say things that they regret, I'm that guy in the back of the fucking room with the red lipstick and my shit, ready to fucking go and pounce with a certain kind of animosity. Last fucking 5 years, a lot of people in the UFC didn't talk shit. Mm-hmm. And during the times, nobody was talking shit. But for me, I come from a different place where I was the only one that looked like me. And so I fought all the time. So when people talk shit, you're either gonna have to step up to the fucking plate, back up your fucking words, or get to fucking stepping. Mm-hmm. And I'm here on Saturday night. And you call me worthless, and it's just cool. I get it. We got to hype this fight up. But he's right. It's a gentleman's sport, man. I'm bringing a certain kind of essence to this and knowing that people don't have to talk shit in order to get it done. We got to build the hype up and shit like that. But at the end of the day, it pissed me off. So I'll see you Saturday.
You might have woken up the dragon with
No,
those
there's
comments.
no fucking dragon. There's a kukui, bro. And there's certain things that woke me up in this fight camp that I put that guy away for a long time. And there was some shit that happened during camp that made me fucking realize exactly who the fuck I am, and that's the guy.
Yeah.
That's that fucking guy. It takes more work to put that bitch away than it is to let that dude fucking run around free.
Did you expect this energy, this reaction to your words on his boxing ability?
No, I think fighters fight demons. It's natural. It's the fight game. after I had my last loss to Dylan, people seem to think that, oh, it was just an MMA fight, get over it, it's fine. But it wasn't to me. It was a loss. It cut deep, and I went on a spiral. I was drinking. I was horrible to be around. I wasn't a good person for my family, my kid, my baby boy. He's here with me in Dubai. I want to make him proud, make my family proud. And you know, you as a fighter, you have to go through these things. And I'm just a student of the game, and I'm learning as I'm going. You know, we have to promote these fights. We have to say these things. We have to, you know, do what we feel is right at the time. And you know, I don't discredit Tony. I don't think anything of him. I just think that he's my next opponent. And I'm going to go in there and have loads of fun because, again, my last fight was an MMA fight. That's Tony's game. This fight is boxing. I simply said that boxing is my sport, and you know, and I'm going to show why I have the superior skill set in there on the night, and that's it. Yeah, that's it.
You know, the funny thing is I wasn't ever allowed to box. I always wanted to box, and I fought like every fucking day over there back in home. The one thing was like when you want to do something for a long time, you're not able to, and being told that you're not to, when you do get the chance, you think you're going to waste it. No, this is my time now.
I mean, he picked a good platform to do it. Boxing is, you know, never been more hyped. The Misfits card is fantastic. This is the biggest card of the year without a shadow of a doubt. And that is thanks to Tony, that is thanks to Andrew. I'm under no delusion. I know exactly where I am, and I'm grateful to be here.
Salt Papi, who is regarded as one of the best influencer boxers, the crossover talents we have, couldn't get it done. What makes you different from Salt Papi, and how can you get a different result?
Well, Tony's a pressure fighter. Everyone knows that. Mm-hmm. And when you go against a pressure fighter, you have to learn how to deal with pressure. So dealing with pressure isn't just fighting forwards, it's coming backwards and using feet and being defensive and being reactive. So I take nothing away from Salt. He's my brother, of course. And Salt didn't know what Tony was going to come out like as a boxer. No one did, because no one had really seen him box before. So he was tasked with seeing Tony's boxing skill for the first time ever. And
funny part is I don't ever put film out there for the longest time, and I did that for the UFC, so nobody's ever seen me spar or actually seen me do anything.
Yeah.
And I did that for a long time because
people seen him kick metal poles and
that's all the goofy shit that only people. I put out stuff out there, so that's what you guys thought that was what I was only doing.
Yeah.
And everybody believed that for a long time.
Yeah, and
then it became the natural meme for everyone.
Yeah, and he's right. And again, I don't discredit Salt Papi at all. I think he's a phenomenal boxer. He's a southpaw boxer. He's got that style, that left hand. It's crazy powerful. And I've seen Tony take that left hand. So I'm under no delusion as well that I'm just going to walk in there and spark this guy out. Some of these guys, Chase Tamore, for example, is a fucking idiot. He thinks he can go out there and fraud check Andrew Tate, who's a 3-time kickboxing world champion. And he's fought 4 Deliveroo drivers and knocked them out, and he thinks that's, you know, somewhat the same, which it isn't. So I think when you have a deeper understanding of the fight game, and you have a deeper understanding of, you know, what experienced fighters are capable of in there, whether that's MMA or boxing, it doesn't matter. He still has experience under the bright lights, where he's able to apply pressure in ways which I wouldn't have been subject to before. So I have to train for that. I have to try and simulate that as much as possible so I can be prepared for that version of Tony, which I know he's going to come forward. That's his style. So, yeah, again, I'm under no delusion. I know exactly where I am, and I'm excited.
You guys have been preparing smart. You guys prepare like how Kevin Lee did. You guys did the full fucking fight with the lights, camera, action, and everything, trying to get you mentally prepared for this fight. But no matter what you did during camp and all the other stuff, it's not going to get you ready for Saturday night, kid.
Well, I hope you put me through it, because if it's
We're
over
gonna
quick, I won't be happy.
We'll box. We'll be gentlemen, and we'll handle this shit. We'll make sure that people get their money's worth. Meaning, you motherfuckers better fucking buy that stuff on Rumble only.
Do you know what what's interesting about all of this is, I don't ever wish for a quick early fight. I don't ever wish for a quick early finish and go in there and get the job done and all that sort of stuff. I would rather have a very noble loss and go down on my own sword, a fucking warrior, than some shitty win. which was just unlucky or something. You know, just someone just gets caught with a big shot early on. There's no fun in that. You know, I want blood. I want it to be as entertaining and as mentally testing as possible. I want to feel what it's like to go through a legitimate war with a legit legend, and that's what excites me. I get excited by that. I before I go to bed at night, I have these visions and these vivid dreams, and I want to go out there and accomplish them, and I'm blessed to be able to do it with a guy sitting across the table from me right now that's had the record that he has. So
When you go to bed at night, Tony, what comes to your mind? What visions do you see?
Nothing. I'm usually too fucking tired from training.
Yeah.
Usually when I hit the sack, it's usually because I know that I have to wake up early as fuck, and I try to get to bed super early. I was a dreamer. I'm a doer now. I'm out here completing those dreams that I set myself up for when I was little to be able to go and accomplish it. I went and I won the Ultimate Fighter. I didn't even watch the show. My coach was like, "You never watched the show?" And I said, "No, I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV. I don't do that shit. Like, I'm just so busy. I don't watch sports. I'm so busy playing the stuff at high level when it goes into it. A lot of the normal stuff that people do, I don't do that shit. And I thought people that were doing my stuff was normal, playing 3 sports a year, doing these things and train. Nobody was doing the shit that I was doing, but I started trying to fit in with everybody that was normal, trying to fucking do normal shit. And it's when I found myself getting hurt the most. I'm not a normal fucking person. I don't train normal. I don't be normal anytime that I can. Everything is just always how I am. Not because I'm extra, but just because that's just my personality and how I am. I had a lot of free time on my hands, so I'm really good at a lot of different things, so I always stayed busy, kept me out of trouble. And it's the same thing. And if we can pay this out and pay this forward to a lot of fucking kids and people that are out there thinking, you know what, just because the people are going out there good or bad or whatever, at least what you need to know is to not fucking quit and to keep pushing forward no matter what the fuck you're going through. Because if you look at this asshole right here, I'm still here. I'm 41 years old. I'm halfway to 82. I'm still fucking out there doing my shit and training harder than any fucking 20-year-olds that are doing this shit. And I still take the heat and I still fucking come back no matter what. So I'm here on Saturday for a fight of the fucking Christmas, fight before Christmas. Me and Warren are going to go out there and you guys are going to get a great fucking show because I guarantee you he trained fucking hard and so did I.
When you watch tape on Warren, what stands out to you?
Right-handed fighter. He's solid. He can take a hit. He talks a lot of shit, but he's always game. He comes up to the plate and he fucking goes in there. He likes Dragon Ball Z. So I hope you've been spending some time in the fucking time chamber, brother, because so have I, kid. I'll get you real on it. When it goes into DBZ and people don't understand it and people clowning the stuff, that's because, you know, they don't understand it. So I understand you, and that's why I know and I get it. We're going to have a good fucking time Saturday, brother.
December 20th, when you envision how this fight plays out, what is the sequence that secures this title for you?
The sequence for me is have fun and enjoy it now, because we go through these camps, we break our bodies, rebuild them, build up tape, and find ourselves in this rock and hard place. It's you know, the fight game is mentally testing above anything else, like anything and everything else. And I think a lot of people, you know, you watch any athlete, any sports athlete, boxer, the history books, they always say the same thing. They always say, do you know what, I wish I made that ring walk a little bit longer in my head. I wish I just enjoyed the moment a little bit more. I wish I just soaked it up a little bit more and didn't wish time away. So that's what I'm going to do this Saturday night. I'm going to go in there. I'm not going to wish time away. I'm not going to just go in there and get it done. I'm going to go and enjoy myself and have a good punch up with Al Kukui. Proper old school style punch up. Just these,
Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs, man. It's always been the cool thing. Like, look, when it went into MMA, I had to take off my cleats, I had to take off my wingtips, and I had to take off my wrestling shoes.
Yeah.
And I felt naked for the Hollow since 2011. And I told my agent when we were here in Abu Dhabi, when I was fighting Chiesa, it was around like on that Thursday, I was already done. I was like, hey, I can't wait to put shoes on.
Yeah.
It was like just a new fucking thing, and I'm being real. Like, I move completely different with shoes. And MMA was just there just because I fell into this shit. I went to go get a bartending job, and this dude handed me a 7 free day pass for jiu-jitsu. I'm like, this isn't what I wanted. I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to do my shit. And I realized no matter what, people are going to hate on you, no matter what you do. no matter what you do. They're gonna hate. They're gonna throw every fucking thing at you. All the rusty nails. They're gonna throw everything that they possibly can to derail you and do your shit the wrong way because they're fucking pissed off at their own selves that they didn't fucking take the chance to go and keep doing what they're doing.
No
I
one
don't want to
can.
be that way. I'm fucking here. I'm 41. He's the same way. How old are you?
32.
32? You're a baby. It's funny how that works. But I was called the same shit, and I can't disrespect it when it goes into it because in the reality of it is like, I'm fucking in my prime. I'm 41, man, which is crazy.
I'm under no illusion as well, though, because Andrew's 39. He hits like a truck, bro. He does it a couple of years.
Older than Andrew.
It doesn't, you know, it doesn't make a difference.
old man here.
He's still got the power. He's still got the
I
same.
might be the oldest
you
on the
know.
card, which is cool as shit. So I'm doing this for all the old guys. Let's go, motherfuckers.
I love it. Living and accepting that uniqueness is a strength, not a weakness at all. Tony, on December 20th, what is the sequence that retains and defends your middleweight championship?
Knowing that the hay is in the barn. Brock Lesnar was the one that would tell me that. He's like, the hay's in the barn, Tony. It doesn't matter what you do now from everything else. He's like the calm before the storm. The hay's in the barn. That means the preparation is all before everybody else is struggling to get everything done when it's last minute. No, I'm not doing that. I never did that. I just talked earlier, said I have a 3x5, 3x6 cards where every single time I got done with the workout for that section, not that day, but that section, it was listed, just how it was in school. It was the same way. I'm very educational when it comes into writing my stuff down and making sure when I put to the T. People will tell me don't do that, and they'll tell me don't do this and don't do that. I'm like, fuck off. I'm gonna do this because this is my platform and how I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna instill the game plan, which is to punch them in the face and not get hit. I mean, how's the game plan work from that shit? And being real with it. And so the essence of it is to make sure that obviously I'm never out of shape. I'm in shape. I wouldn't have never gone through Goggins Hell Week and all this bullshit and everything else like that. I had to realize that I'm not a bitch and fucking trying to be normal like everybody else. When you get that through your head and you have that stack of papers that's like, oh yeah, that's the amount of work that you did during this camp, I know exactly I'm ready. So Saturday night, I'm gonna have fun and go out there, I'm gonna dance.
The work is done, gentlemen. Live on Rumble Premium, December 20th, our co-main event at Misfits Mania. Will it be and new for the engineer, the mechanic, creating success and stealing the throne, or and still with El Kukui ending his 2025 campaign with perfection? Gentlemen, thank you for the time. We'll see you there.